Hello there. Today's brush is my Semogue 1460 bore. I'm letting it soak a bit ahead of time. It's a bore, and I think my bores do a lot better if they soak a bit. A Badger, a synthetic, it doesn't matter as much. If you just, as long as you get them wet for a few seconds, they work just fine. But I think the bores absorb water a bit differently. Then the hairs get really engorged if you soak them a little bit more, and it just makes a better lather that way with the bore. Just my opinion. Tonight, or today, rather, we're going to be testing out a new DE blade that, to me, it's the Shark Super Chromes. I've never used these before. Gonna see what they're like. I've got it here. That's what the blade looks like in my Gillette Black Beauty, and it's set on 4. But I'm going to actually push it up to 5. 4 is where I normally keep it, but I'm going to push it up just a little bit. Not a big deal either way. And I'm using Stirling's Ozark Mountain. This is part of a sample I got early on, and it is hold on a minute. Put a little water on top of that. It is not the new formula that he's got that comes in the really nice tubs and stuff like that. This is the older formula that he used to. And it's fantastic soap regardless. And Ozark Mountain's lovely. Got a lovely piney, earthy type scent. Just wonderful soap. Let's move on down. And haven't used it in a while. And was rummaging through my drawer that I keep all my soaps and stuff in. I'm using my North America's Best Wet Shavers bowl, custom bowl from Maria Arman. I was just rummaging around in my soap drawers, actually looking for something else. And then I thought, well, I've probably got a bunch of soap in here I haven't used in a coon's age. And so let me just dig through here and find one I haven't used in a long time, and we'll shave with that. And you know, the Stirling soaps are fantastic anyway. They were one of my favorites when I first started, and they're still a favorite soap of mine. Just a wonderful soap. I'd like to try the newer version that Rod's got out. I just haven't took the time to order anymore, which is shame on me. It's wonderful stuff. But anyway, it's always a nice creamy, wonderful lather with a lot of sheen to it. Just nice, shiny, beautiful stuff. Thank you, Rod. Just lovely. And, you know, I say thank you, Rod. And really, I really want to thank all the artisan soap makers, if any of you out there are watching, for having the integrity to make wonderful soaps at wonderful prices. There's just so many of them out there, and I'll never get the chance to try them all. But I don't think I've run across a bad artisan soap of any that I've tried. There might be some that I liked better than others, but I really haven't. I really don't think, man, that smells good. I really don't think that I've run across a bad one. If I have, it's been so rare that I can't remember it. Let me dry my hands. Uh, does that mean that I won't try keep using commercial soaps too? No, I like them all, but the artisans are special in this community for the way that they listen to us and the way that they interact with us, and just the basic integrity that they have in the community. Uh, that's priceless. So, in my opinion, okay, well, that right there, gentlemen, that's a pretty nice blade right there, I think. I mean, I haven't even completed my first pass yet, but that's really smooth. Uh, it reminds me kind of the Voskhod, although this is what, in my opinion, there's the same general feel to the edge, but to me, this is what everybody says the Voskhod is. Nice and smooth. I don't get along with Voskhod. Hold on a minute. I just don't. They don't feel good on my skin. Uh, to me, they're dull. I know everybody says they're really sharp and all that. Uh, your mileage may vary. Uh, I like some blades that most guys think of as junk. Wow. And just like some blades that a lot of guys love. So it's all in what your preferences are and how your face is and stuff like that. Can I get a good shave with a Voskhod? Oh yeah. The first shave is really good. It's that second shave that where the thing it that's like when I say it's dull and stuff. It's not dull the first time around, but there's kind of a drag on the face that you got to be careful of. For me anyway, with the Voskhod, and then the second shave is just ugly. But now you have to bear in mind that I used to feel kind of similar to the feathers. Uh, the first shave on a feather was really, really sweet, really smooth, really sharp, really a really pleasant experience. And then after that, the second shave on for a good year at least, uh, that's the way the feathers felt to me. And then the second shave felt like I was shaving with jagged glass or something. And then I stopped using them, and I went back to them a few months ago, and they are wonderfully smooth, and they last a very long time. And I don't know what changed. I'm sure, man, that stuff is slick. I love rod soaps for the slickness factor. But anyway, some of the slickest soaps I've ever used. Uh, that's one of the reasons that I always encourage people. You see people all the time, they buy something and they don't like it, and immediately they put it up for trade or sale on the buy sell trade or whatever. I mean, you can do what you want, and I'm sure that uh, other people appreciate the opportunity to get stuff that, you know, for a discounted price on the buy sell and trade. But just my opinion, I think you ought to hold on to stuff that you don't particularly like, and I'm talking hardware and even stuff like software, soaps and stuff, unless you're getting irritation or something, you know, if that soap will not work on your face, or you just can't abide the scent or whatever, you know, a lot of times if you just hold on to something for a little while, a few months, and go back and try it again, you end up with a pleasant surprise and end up with something that you really like. Cold water. I have a habit of doing this just a little bit after a shave. The last rinse is cold water and pat my face a bit, and that helps to soothe any minor irritation that I might have, which I don't do as much with a straight because I don't really get any irritation with a straight, but I always get just a little bit of minor irritation with a DE, no matter how light my touch or how sharp the blade. That's just part and parcel of using a DE for me, which is why I love straights so much. But my vintage Gillettes, and they're just fantastic razors, and I love them, and every now and then I want to pick one up and use it. That's a wonderful shave. All right, very nice, very smooth, very close, really nice. I'm gonna, since the Ozark Mountain has a really piney based scent, I'm gonna go with Captain's Choice North. This is a fantastic piney scent aftershave. I really would like to try a couple more of these aftershaves. Oh, that's just incredibly, oh, lovely. Oh. Anyway, I'd like to try some more of these aftershaves because if they're anything like this one, and lovely. So, all right, that's been the shave. Thanks so much for coming along. God bless you. And this Shark's, in my opinion, that's a really nice blade. So if you're a DE shaver and you haven't tried them before, give them a shot. You might find out that you like them. All right, God bless you, and I'll talk to you later.